What up? Alright, so this is the gym that we've reached. And I'm kind of wondering if it's the last gym. And I'll show you why I'm wondering. I have all the badges. So, yeah. Alright, let's talk to this guy real quick. Alright, I got a dream ball. Don't know what it's for, but okay. A somewhat different Pokeball that makes it easier to catch wild Pokemon while they're asleep. Okay then. A lot of jokes I could say about that, but I'm not gonna because it might get me canceled. Alright. Okay, Hop is the first one that is the first one to register. Okay. What's in here? Okay, where am I heading? Okay, I found my way. I've got nothing but water and ice type Pokemon right now. Huh. Looks like I'm battling Marnie first. What is this, a competition? Like a tournament? Okay, she's sending out Liepard. I'm sending out Abomasnow. So this would be interesting. Abomasnow made his effect is snow warning, so it started snowing. I'm gonna try Woodhammer. Okay, here's Woodhammer. Boom! And Liepard fainted. And Slowbro just went to level 65. Okay, she's sending out Scrafty. I'm going to use Bulldoze. It didn't do a whole lot, but it did do damage. Alright, so Scrafty, all he did was intimidate me and confuse me. So let's get this Woodhammer going. Okay, this Scrafty's strong, that's for sure. How many times is Scrafty going to attack? Trying to use Woodhammer. Okay, here we go. And Scrafty fainted. Alright, she's sending out Toxicroak, so I'm switching Pokemon. I'm thinking Kingler. Alright, so she's sending out Toxicroak. And I'm going to use Dig. Crap, Kingler was still poisoned. And Toxicroak fainted. Give me 1 second, I gotta get a charger from console. So I just gotta grab that real quick, it's right here. Okay. And Dreadnought grew to level 52. Alright, she's sending out Morpeko. We're going to switch to... Let's switch back to Abomasnow. Alright, there's Morpeko. And the Abomasnow snow warning just came into effect. Let's try Woodhammer. And Morpeko is using Torment. Boom! Morpeko fainted. She's about to send out Grimmsnarl. So we're going to have to switch Pokemon because he's low on gas. Let's go for Slowbro. Okay, let's see what's going to happen. So that's a Grimmsnarl. Let's try Max Quake. And time to Dynamax. Here we go. As one huge Grimmsnarl. And here goes Dynamax Slowbro. Boom. And that's one big Slowbro. Alright, he's attacking my Slowbro. Now for Max Quake. Alright, next we're going to try Max Mindstorm. See what that does. If Slowbro doesn't faint. Alright, he's using Max Mindstorm. Crap. We're bringing out Duramaka now. Alright, let's try Woodhammer. We can still do this. Okay, Abomasnow just fainted but did a lot of damage. And now let's try Duramaka. He's not good at taking hits, but he is an ice type. At a good level. And now Grimmsnarl's no longer Dynamaxed either. Let's try Dig. Oh no, they just used a full restore. So let's see what we could do. This is her last Pokemon, I believe. I still have a few. Yep, it's her last one. And boom! We just did more damage. We're going to keep using Dig for now. It's actually the first successful attack Duramaka ever had. My Duramaka. So I'm glad it did that. Let's bring out Kingler. Okay, let's use Scald. Okay, Grimmsnarl's using Torment. We lucked out there. Now Scald, which is actually a water attack that has the ability to burn its enemy. So now Grimmsnarl's burned, so it's going to get damaged each turn. We're going to use Dig now. Okay, Grimmsnarl's using Bulk Up, so it might be ready to, getting ready to attack big there. Now, let's go underground. Alright, Grimmsnarl was hurt by Burn. Kingler used Dig. Yes, we just won! We just beat Marnie. And Beartic just grew to level 56. That was a tough battle. That was intense. Okay, now it is Hop's turn. Wonder how his match went. Hop won. First, I gotta check on my Pokemon. This is the first chance they've given me to do that. Oh wow, my Pokemon are back to full health. What a relief. Also, how's everybody in here doing? Alright, now let's try to battle again if it's our turn. Okay. Oh wow, now we're up against Hop. This is a literal tournament here. No jokes, there's still level 50 Steelix I want to catch in the wild zone sometime. Okay, sending out Double, so his Wooloo evolved. I'll use Abomasnow. I know that character was always proud of his Wooloo. Alright, started to hail. Let's use Energy Ball. And if anyone in here wants a shout out, just all you gotta do is say hi to me in the comments. And I'll give you a shout out. Okay, doubles using Body Slam. Ooh, that did a lot of damage and paralyzed this Abomasnow. So let's use Energy Ball again. Ooh, this double is really powerful. More than I like to admit. Alright, here comes Energy Ball. And double fainted. And Duramaka grew to level 47. Kingler grew to level 52. What I'm going to do though is I am going to heal my Abomasnow. At least a little bit, you know? Oh, good, I have a max potion. I forgot I had those. Okay, Snorlax is using Hammer Arm. Well, I've got a similar move that I really like. And I'm going to use Wood Hammer. If I can move. Here we go, Slam! But I was damaged by recoil. Okay. Snorlax just took my Abomasnow out. Let's try... Alright, let's try Duramaka. My Galarian Duramaka. Okay, let's use Brick Break. No way, Duramaka actually beat a Pokemon. It defeated Snorlax. I was not giving him that much credit, no joke. Okay, sending out Corviknight. When did he get a Corviknight? Okay, we are going to use Brick Break again. And Duramaka fainted with one hit. That's why I didn't give him much credit. Alright, let's use Dreadnought. Level 52. It's my strongest Dreadnought. Let's use Earth Power. Crap, it didn't affect him. I need to switch Pokemon. Hi, Thor. My cat's here. Okay, we're switching for Slowbro, real quick. I was kind of counting on that Earth Power. But now, I will be counting on this one's Psychic. And this one's much stronger. This one's level 65. So, using Psychic. And Corviknight's using Drill Peck. Didn't do much damage. That's good. But, Slowbro was hurt by Confusion. So, let's try Psychic again. But first, Corviknight's using Drill Peck. Alright, Slowbro's using Psychic. Alright, let's try Shadow... I want to try Shadow Ball. Alright, no longer confused. Here is a Shadow Ball. Did even more damage. So let's use another Shadow Ball. Crap, he's getting me confused again. Well, my Slowbro anyway. Okay, let's see if he... Yep, he uses Shadow Ball. Here we go. Yes, we defeated Corviknight. Definitely Hop's strongest Pokemon so far. But I do need to use a Max Revive. Well, I'm sorry, not a Max Revive, a Max Heal. Max Potion, I mean. What's my cat doing? I hear him digging somewhere. Or stop it. Stop it. Good boy. Okay. Apparently he's an electric type. Alright, you want to try electric against me? I'll use psychic against you. Ow, right, took away most of its health. Oh man, it's using Curse. Good thing he's not a ghost type, or that would have done a lot more damage. So let's use Psychic again. And now my Pokemon's no longer confused. And voila! Pincherin fainted. Okay, sending out Rillaboom. Thor, what are you doing? I see what you're doing. Leave it. He's trying to get his treats. No, Thor. Behave and I'll give you some later. Okay, so we are going to use a Max Potion on Slowbro. I wouldn't mind getting Abomasnow back to full health. But for that, we gotta sacrifice a Pokemon. Oh wow, he's Dynamaxing now? Thor, stop it. Sorry guys, my cat's getting in a little bit of trouble. Okay, Rillaboom Dynamaxed. Max Overgrowth, not good. We didn't Dynamax yet. Not good. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to wait this out with Max Potions. That's my strategy. And then we'll Dynamax at the last moment. And then defeat his Rillaboom after it's no longer Dynamaxed. Okay, it's using Max Darkness. Okay. So now we're going to use a Hyper Potion. We're going to wait this out. This is going to be a cool strategy that you guys might not have thought of. And maybe you have, but either way, it's a cool strategy to do. If your Pokemon's strong enough to wait it out. Okay. And Rillaboom is no longer Dynamaxed. Here is our move. Fight. Dynamax. Max Mindstorm. Here we go. And now I have a Dynamaxed Pokemon against his undynamaxed Pokemon. Okay, used high horsepower, did not do much damage. We're using Max Mindstorm, and we win! We just defeated Hop. We did it! So we just defeated Hop. So that was cool. Okay, who am I battling next? I'm hoping it's Leon. I know he has a Charizard and some of my Pokemon know water moves. So this is going to be cool. Head out to the pitch. Head out onto the pitch at Wyndon Stadium. Okay. Thought I was already at the stadium. I guess there's guess we'll be doing it another time. But looking forward to actually getting this battle done. Okay, so what's next in the storyline? All right. So it's been hours at this point in the game. That's one of the gym leaders. Apparently he's heading to Rose Tower. Okay, so it looks like we're going to Rose Tower then. First things first, I'm checking on my Pokemon. And they're back to full health. So, how do I get to Rose Tower? Anyone know? I would really appreciate the directions. Is this Rose Tower? Well, the directions say to go here. Oh, meet Piers in front of the hotel. My bad. Now I gotta find the hotel. Okay, so we're going back to the hotel now. We're just following the game's directions at this point. Okay, so right here. Looks like everybody in the from the tournament's here. Everyone so far. Okay then. I guess we're looking for the champion. What is going on in this game? And here's Marnie. Okay, so now we're looking for the bad guy, who I already know who that is. Found an item though, a max revive. I am looking for the bad guy. But at the same time, what would he be? That's what I'm wondering. Probably somewhere fancy. Considering who it is. So I'm going back here and looking around. Does anybody in this live know how to get to Rose Tower? It's Pokemon Sword. Maybe that's the tower. So we are working on finding the tower right now. Alright, let's try going to the stadium first. Other clues say we gotta go to Rose Tower, and that's what I'm trying to find. Alright, so we're going down here now. Considering I haven't been down this area yet. Oh, we just found a blob of black sludge. Which is somehow an item. Alright, let's see here. Trying to find my way. What's this place? Alright, so let's look around here for a while. Maybe we'll find it. Does anybody know how to get to Rose Tower in Pokemon Sword? If so, please let me know in the comments. It would make this live go a lot quicker. Wait, search for the Bad League staff member hiding around the terminal. So I guess that's where we have to go. Alright, let's find out. One way to find out, and that's to actually go and do it. I gotta get to that tube thing. It actually transports you places. It's right there. Alright, we're going to the monorail station. We gotta find the Bad League member, he said. So looks like we're talking to everybody here. We gotta solve this puzzle so we can actually battle the gym leader. I wonder if it's him. Maybe him. Looks like we found him. Alright, now we got a Pokemon battle going on. Something interesting. Okay, he's got a Steel-type Galarian Meowth. And I've got an Abomasnow. We're using Wood Hammer. And boom! Took most of Galarian Meowth's health. Now Galarian Meowth is using Play Rough. Didn't take anywhere near as much damage as we took from him. Okay, let's use Seed Bomb next. It is a Steel type, so it's weak against Grass type moves. And Dreadnought grew to level 53. And he's sending out Durant. So keeping this Pokemon out, because that's Durant's another Steel type. Alright, let's use Energy Ball. Ooh, Abomasnow is going to be out soon. I could just feel that. Alright, let's use Wood Hammer. Oh, it didn't take anywhere near as much damage as I was hoping. And there goes the Bomb of Snow. Alright, Durant was hit with hail, so, let's bring out Darumaka. Okay, let's use Dig. Oh, man. Getting taken out our... Oh, wait, Darumaka's still in. So he's actually getting a little stronger. Okay, so we're gonna use Dig, and we avoided Durant's attack. Let's try Thrash, and Darumaka fainted. Okay, let's try Slowbro, the strongest Pokemon in my party. We're going with Psychic. Alright, didn't do too much damage. Now we're going with Psychic. So let's see how much damage that does. And we just defeated this shifty trainer.